just gotta live with it. Real life, you ain't gotta like it. Look at what we did with it. Real life. Real life.
Let's go. Welcome to Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. We are GameFi Friday. Gonna be a good time, but don't think that we won't be raising your crypto IQ while we're doing it. Welcome in, everybody. Link to the Discord in the description if you're watching later. What's up, TM Hustling? What's up, Blues Guy? Sorry for the echo, but I guess I completed my mic check there. Shout out to Blues Guy, Melissa, my son, Digital Revolution, and TM Hustlin says, yo, what's up? My boy was good. I think he means what's good. And he's talking to you, Blues Guy. Let him know what's good out there. All right. We will port over in just a second. Here is the topic of the day. Game native DeFi loops represent the next evolution of GameFi. Instead of bolting DeFi onto games as an afterthought, GameFi 2.0 integrates DeFi as part of the game core economic design. If you thought because we play DeFi games on a Friday and hang out and have a great time that we weren't going to raise your crypto IQ, you thought wrong. Oh, that's not the right one. This is the one that I want. All right, what's up, everybody? Over here on the Crypto Bubbles, and we have many games to choose from. I even want to try to find some new games, maybe. But first and foremost, I guess, how's everybody feeling out there? How's everybody feeling about the market? Did look like we bounced off of 80,000 for 83. Kind of seeing a head and shoulder on the 1 hour, inverted head and shoulder. Will that get us somewhere? I don't know. We'll check that out in a minute. I'll pull it up. Not a TA channel. So 2Z00 is up from 11 cents to 20 cents, up 20%, 19.8% at the time of recording. World Liberty Finance up 10.7% from a low of 11 cents, 11.5 cents to 14, a high 14 cents. And then, of course, Bitcoin Cash is up 10%. Isn't it weird that Bitcoin would be dumping and like Bitcoin Cash would pump? I mean, it's not a crazy pump. It's from 449 to 544, but it is almost like $100, right? Kind of crazy. If you're out there on the live stream, drop an emoji or something. Let me know that that you're here, that you're alive, that you're still loving crypto and you're not down on it. Let's see, Fluid, $2.76 up to $4.44. I don't think I know if I know a whole lot about Fluid, honestly. Very interesting. Maybe that'll come up again. Buildion, which I've been over before. This BAT, Basic Attention Token, getting a little pump. This is our 101 to 200, right? You have Kite AI. This thing has remained relevant. I'm starting to think that this thing might do something just because it just keeps staying in the trending. It keeps staying in the relevancy, and that's usually a really good sign. TM Hustlin says, we here. Hey, I love that. Thank you. Blues, where you at? I know, Blues Guy. Where's Blues Guy at? He was here before we started streaming. And let's pop back up to the top 100 and go to the hourly. Of course, the hourly is a smaller mover, right? So you're not going to see huge percentages on the hourly. 2.8% in the last hour for Zcash from 517 to 544. Now let's go do our quick rundown of where the heck is Bitcoin at right now. It just dipped under 85,000 literally as I clicked over. 84,983. Just call it 85,000, right? And it's really interesting because let's go to the 24-hour on Bitcoin real quick. I know we had a decent pullback earlier. Oh, I'm on market cap. Let's go to price. I love that they have that market cap feature, though. So, yeah, we were down. I mean, think about the volatility. The volatility is here, guys. I mean, if you're trading, there's swing, there's movement. 81,000 to 85,000 where we sit right now. It's like a $4,000, dollar BTC move. That's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Yeah, I did. I was making sure that I did let everybody know in the Discord that we are live. I did. I even added everyone, but it is Friday. It is also very much gearing up for holidays. Thanksgiving is very soon. Christmas is very soon. I know we got people from all over the world, but I don't even know what other holidays are in other places, right? Just had that thought. Ethereum still getting crushed. Hate to see it. I do have like 2 Ethereum. 2,779. I didn't want to go heavy in Ethereum, but I wanted to have some. I bought my Ethereum around 1,900. So 1,800, 1,900. So I'm still up. But it was better when we were at 4,000, that's for sure. Look at that XRP dipping under $1.95. BNB 839. Solana $129. Dogecoin, 14 cents. Cardano, 41 cents. Hyperliquid, $34.10. Chainlink, $12.19. XLM, 23 cents. Monero is at 343. That thing has gotten hammered. It's down 13.3%. Avalanche, $13.28. HBAR, 13 cents. Sweet, $1.39. And never mind this digital revolution in the chat, because that is just me on another computer where I be watching the chat at and stuff. Just so you know, just for your information. You don't have to respond to any of that or acknowledge it. I'm just trying to keep the chat moving to see if it helps bring people in. Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, look at that. We got Bitcoin 3000 in the house. Nice for start buy. Yeah, how you feeling? I haven't seen you in a little while. Glad that you're here. Just did our little price rundown. Bitcoin at 85,000 basically. And let's go into what's trending. So the market's been really hurt. There's a lot of holiday stuff going on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm raising my crypto IQ every day regardless because it pays dividends and it compounds day after day. We've been getting into some sauce lately. If you've missed the most recent streams the last couple weeks, or you missed streams here and there, you probably missed some good sauce. We've been going over some really good stuff. And it compounds day after day. Like, we don't learn a lot in a day. I mean, some days we really do, I feel like. But, we're not doing 4-hour courses here like a college. But we definitely spend 30, 40 minutes a day learning something, focused on learning something specific about crypto. Today, we're going to be talking all about game native DeFi loops. So on DeFi Friday, we still got to keep it DeFi, but we still got to raise that crypto IQ. What is that emoji, TM Hustling? Has he got money in his hand? I can't even tell what that is. It says, wow, hello, beautiful people. Welcome in. So glad to see you all. Thank you for being here, Blues Guy. TM Hustling was asking you some stuff if you want to respond to him. So, game native DeFi loops represent the next evolution of GameFi. Instead of bolting DeFi onto games as an afterthought, which is kind of what it's felt like so far, GameFi 2.0 integrates DeFi as part of the game core economic design. So this is really cool stuff. I'm trying out a bunch of different ways about how we're going to run the stream and what order and stuff like that. So I would just want to keep what we're going over relevant. We used to do an hour of just what's trending, top gainers and stuff, which is super useful stuff. But I felt like for people who really wanted that, maybe they couldn't. They didn't know it was coming. Maybe they thought we forgot about it. I don't know. So while we're in a kind of a low engagement time of year and stuff with the market and the holidays, it's a good time for me to try out some new stuff, see what I like. You always got to evolve. You always got to integrate. Anyways, I'll leave enough of that. Intuition or trust is up 296%. We definitely went over this thing. It's been probably a week or so, I think, since we went over it. Maybe less, maybe only 4 or 5 days. $93.6 million. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Man, that 7-day chart looks beautiful. From 11 cents to 50 cents. Nice. That'll make the money go up, price go up. And now you're kind of back to where you started here. 57 cents is what it's got to crack from where it came out. And the max chart says that it came out November 5th, 2025, so not very long ago. One thing I really love about doing this every day is, one, holding myself accountable to constantly learn and grow, because it's easy to get stagnant and think you know everything in crypto. But on the other hand, also keeping a pulse on everything coming out. I've never been more on top of new projects coming out, knowing what they are, and then all of a sudden they pump and I'm like, I was talking about that. I knew about that a week and a half ago. Doesn't mean I'm deploying capital, at everything all the time, but I definitely know what it is. So categories is infrastructure, analytics here. We'll come back to it. We're going to just take a look at what's going on first. Scan through. Fluid was on my radar, and it's down. It's number 197 in our crypto bubbles here. When we went to 101 to 200, it did come up. Yeah, here it is. Wow, it's given a little bit back here, but it's up a little bit. Let's go take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. And this thing has been, up, down, up, down, up, down. They must average over here on the 1 month and the 7-day. These must be averages, right? But yesterday we know it was 14%. And I'm not really sure what this... Okay, so this is the Fear and Greed Index charted out, maybe? Yeah, there we go. The yellow is the Fear and Greed Index. Very interesting. This is actually really cool to look at, to be honest with you. Let's look at the last month. So this is like the Fear and Greed Index given to you in a different way, right? So in the last 6 months, we've been very green. I mean, we even went into like extreme green, extreme greed. And you can see it really all started about August 17th that we started seeing some yellow. Then we had a patch of green, and then we kind of just really fell down. It's very sad. I saw somebody saying that, this time around in the last cycle, we had like a 40% pullback, right? Is that what's going on? I'm not here to sell you hopium necessarily. But we have to remember that all things are possible and that there are players out there who would love to stir the fear and then turn around and use it to have a profit. Blues Guy says, love the shirt, looking sharp. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Blues having dinner right now. Underground, my brother from another mother. How are you and the family? Say hi to Grandma. Hey, she'll probably be in here shortly. If you look in the Discord, I took my son to a jumping. When you're at like a little fair or something, they have those blow up houses where the kids jump. Well, just imagine a warehouse. I posted a quick little video of it, just kind of showing, just like a kind of like a sky view of it or whatever. But it's huge. It's like a whole warehouse, and the whole place is like one giant bounce house. It's pretty cool. So I spent all day doing that with my son, pretty much. And it's like around the corner. Where is my favorite Melis of all time? She did say she was going to be working a lot and that she would not be home probably till like 11. And I think she's on my time too. All right, so here's what's trending. The graph. I love to see the graph trending, but I'd like to see it pumping as well. Sky, a very interesting token. I learned a little bit about Sky when I got into Spark token. I bought like $50 of Spark token. It was not a big purchase, but I thought it was interesting when I went over their websites and stuff. They had a lot to do with Sky. USD1, that's World Liberty Finance. BitGet token. Tron, Avalanche, BNB, Tezos, Mantle, Pole, Hyperliquid, Optimism, Athena. Oh, these are all big projects, right? None of these are really new. Then we have the 20 most visited in the last 7 days. Monad, I wonder how that thing's doing. I always feel bad for projects. You know they work for years to put stuff out, and then to launch in such a bearish time can really hurt. Can really hurt you, You gotta choose when you launch really carefully. GAIB, we've been over a couple of times now. Datagram, we've been over a couple of times now. Bob, build on Bitcoin. That is Bitcoin DeFi. VWA, it's up 3% today. That's good. I helped somebody who I know. It's a friend, but I helped them set up their Ledger wallet today. I wish I would have given them like an affiliate link, but they bought it a while ago. They've been waiting for me to help them set it up. So that was fun. But they had bought like $200 worth of VWA at one point. They're probably down on it, but that's crypto for you. But I'm glad to see it's up today. Rayless, RLS. Aztec we've been over. And Allura we've been over. Allura is all about account abstraction, but I don't know anything about this Rayless. So we don't have a ton to go over. One thing that I'm going to pretty much try to do here for this stream, what I started to say, I don't know if I finished my thought, is that with the low engagement and the holidays, I'm probably going to be kind of changing up the structure of the stream. And DeFi Friday especially, I think we're going to kind of bounce like back and forth in between games and talking about stuff and games and talking about stuff and just run it that way. Because on DeFi Friday, I get a lot of people who come into the stream and they're like, okay, but where's the games? We're talking about what's trending. We're raising our crypto IQ or something like that. And they're just like, I don't even know what's going on, but I'm here for like some kind of games. So kind of want to keep some games rolling. Let's play this lottery box and see if we can't win some real money. How about that bag of Clanker? I think I'm down like $2 on it right now. Can't. In crypto, you can't be too upset about being down $2 on a $50 bag. But it's a free bag of Clanker that we got from playing stake.com. Discord and other links in the description. If anybody's interested, get that free $1 a day. I can never believe, I can never believe it with stake.com. It's like I tell people, so it's almost like when you tell people about crypto, right? I've told so many people that you can get a free $1 every day and play, and that you win real money. I've won hundreds and hundreds of dollars over time. I mean, probably well into $1,000 or more for free, for absolute free. One time on a free $, I spun that one game we always play, and I won $372 and ended up running it up to like $450. And still people, they don't do it. I don't get it. But that, to each their own. That's your decision. I respect your self-sovereignty to not do things that'll make you free money. That's your decision. But anyways, join the Discord and that as well, and hit those links in the description. Alright, so what are we doing? We are playing some Darkstar for a moment anyway. I'm just kind of doing the daily stuff. You gotta grab all the daily rewards. Bang, bang, bang. What's going on here? Like a trampoline bounce house. I went there with my boy, thinking I still had it. Man, did I crash. That's hilarious, Blues Guy. Yeah, it's not a trampoline bounce house, although I've taken my son to a couple of those for, like, we actually had his birthday party at one of them. But no, it's like the blow-up bounce houses, where it's like that thick plastic blow-up bounce house, but it's like an entire warehouse. I posted a video of it in the Discord. Everybody's been doing other things for the holidays, and the market's been crappy, so people haven't been trading, so it's not hard to find in the Discord. So, Underground, I got my ledger back, by the way. Remember I said once it was locked out of it? Yeah, I figured it out. Awesome, man. It's so funny. I feel bad. There's so many things going on. Like, the person I helped them set their ledger up today, they've been waiting on me to help them set that up for, like, 3 weeks, maybe more. And, man, am I busy nowadays. It is crazy. It's going well. I'm juggling everything, but, man, am I busy. Yeah, keep that throat hydrated. Exactly. Shout out to Zevia. Please sponsor me, Zevia. Hey, to be able to drink some good carbonated, tasty drink and it be 0 sugar. I don't know if there's something wrong with Zevia, but it's nice. I'll take that sponsorship. I do got some water here. I won't just be drinking soda. But anyways, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. I want to see what the challenge parameters are. What's the daily challenge parameters? I hate when they have the daily challenge on Darkstar, and then it's just like, if you touch anything, automatic death. So, like, your health bar is absolutely irrelevant. That's always fun, right? Whoa, that's tiny. How do I see that? I want to see the negative one. Oh, lightning strikes every 2 seconds. Bro, they put, like, white text on, like, light blue. I can barely read it. And I know I don't have bad eyesight. Bro, reach out to me for help. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying, is that I really meant to reach out to you and help you set that up, because I use Ledger a lot, so I definitely could probably have helped you. I'm glad you figured it out. But he says, bro, reach out to me for help. I don't know how you can help, Blues Guy, but I'm more than glad to reach out to you for help if there's something you could do. It's the carbonation that is not good to me. Hey, that could be the Blues Guy question of the day, as I did not have one prepared. Why is carbonation so bad, Blues Guy? Is it the actual carbon? I mean, I do understand that the water is carbonated. Is it carbon that's bad? Why is carbonated water bad? Is it just like mess up your digestive system or something? I don't know. I always thought carbonated water was pretty neutral. I know a lot of times, you know, some ginger ale or something like that, the bubbles in the ginger help your stomach. I know ginger will help your stomach by itself, but you get what I'm saying. People have used it for a long time. I've pretty much given up on any hope of an airdrop for Darkstar. But they really did get me with the fact that, like, it's actually a decently kind of fun game. The other game, Maddle, this one, it's growing on me a little bit. It's growing on me a little bit. You play a game enough and you start to, like, you start to warm up to it, right? It's really been so, it's been tough with the market down and the engagement being down. We were doing so good. I mean, I'm not discouraged. Don't get me wrong. I'm having a great time doing what I love. But we were on track to get monetized. And now I think it's going to take a little bit more time. So it is what it is. I don't mean to complain. I'm blessed for sure. And in abundance, I'm blessed. So I just would have liked to seen us get monetized a little faster. But that's all right. Everybody here who's supporting me, who's on the stream right now, you guys getting lots of MVP points for being here when most are unavailable. And it's so hard. I've been trying to find a time that works for everybody. And I knew going into it that probably wasn't going to find a time. And people are kind of low on the, communicating side of it, where I try to ask people, like, when are you free? When is it best? So that I can kind of chart it and see where that is for everybody else and see what time really is the best for everyone. So maybe one day we'll figure that out. I feel like we were doing really good before daylight savings time. I just think it's interesting because I've followed the Lifer for a long time and I've heard him mention about daylight saving times many times. But it's just one of those things that comes with the territory, I guess. I do like how this game pauses, so it's almost like we can kind of bounce in and out of it, right? Like on the next upgrade, I'm probably going to play something else. Definitely can't wait to play some Panzer Dogs. Up that damage. Oh, I was supposed to go play something else. Cool. All right. Let's not play something else. Let's actually hop back to where we were. So, intuition. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to be hopping in and out and in and out. Hopefully that kind of covers all my bases for everybody who may pop in. So, intuition. I want to say infrastructure. I don't know where that came from. Intuition. My intuition told me to say infrastructure. No, that wasn't. No, I'm sorry. 98.4 million in market cap. An infinite max supply. Base blockchain. Intuition.system. Trust your opinions. Trust your AI. Trust your algorithm. Trust everything. Access to your intuition. I don't even know what that means. Portal Intuition Systems. Looks like this is this is their Web3 version here, which is pretty cool. They did have this really weird, like, occultic art vibe. I'm not overthinking it. I'm not going to start a conspiracy, but it's a weird choice. Maybe because it's all intuitional and stuff. I don't know. Trust staking is now available. System APY 734%. This type of thing sounds good. It's not sustainable. I don't know how that's sustainable. What are they making? Like 20%, 2,000% profit, and then they're breaking you off like 734. They have the world's best, investment schemes going with your money, and then they're returning you 730. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Don't be surprised if you see this number go down slowly. I almost feel like sometimes they put out these crazy numbers knowing in the very, very near future they're going to start dropping it, but they know there's a lot of people who will stake and not come back and look at it for a while. So there's that. Your knowledge, your intuition. Your intuition grows with you. The more you contribute, explore, and invest, the more personalized, powerful, and rewarding your experience becomes. All right, Blue Sky got us an answer on the carbonated drinks. Carbonated drinks occasionally are fine. Water is optimum. Most carbonated drinks contain sulfuric, right? Sulfuric acid, which helps in breaking down bones. Okay. And if there's sugar, sugar helps leach minerals. Yeah, exactly. I drink no sugar. I mean, is sulfuric acid breaking down bones? Is it ever going to your bones, though? Like, isn't it in your stomach? I mean, you have a ton of acid in your stomach. Doesn't that break down the other acid? How is it getting to your bones? Just my thoughts. I haven't really super dove into that rabbit hole. Just a million other rabbit holes, right? So let's see what we got going on here. They want us to log in with something. I don't want to do that. What are the quests? Create your intuition. Begin your journey with intuition. Complete these guides, experience, and learn the basics of unlocking the full potential of the decentralized knowledge graph. I do think that this is a little interesting, the way that they have some education built into it. This is pretty cool. Where's my notebook? I gotta have my notes. If you're not taking notes, guys, you're probably missing stuff, right? You're not going and looking at stuff later. So let's talk about, I guess, trust is. On my own time, I might just kind of deep dive this whole website and stuff and go through the little tutorials and stuff and see if it's something we need to be looking at. He says, bro, your stomach breaks down the food. Your blood transports all the nutrients. Yes, absolutely. And poisons. And isn't your bones surrounded by muscle and the muscle is full of blood? I mean, I get it. I could see how that might play in. I mean, it kind of answers my question. Your stomach breaks down the food and your blood transports the nutrients. I'm well aware of that. And there's blood all over the place. But is the blood just floating around your bones? Or is it because it's in your muscles, which are obviously connected to your bones through ligaments, of course, not directly connected to your bones? Anyways, thank you for providing an answer, though. It gives me something to think about. I don't know. And also, what's an occasional carbonated drink? Is that like once a day, once a week, once a month? Because if it's once a month, then I'm in trouble, I guess. All right, we're talking about this. There's a lot to go in here and start these quests, right? I'll leave it up, and maybe we could come back to that at some point. It seems really interesting. I just don't know if it's of high value. They have an AI chat. Oh, they want you to log in to do that. Ecosystem. I would like to see they have a base ecosystem and an Arbitrum ecosystem. Base seems much hotter, right? So total opposed market cap. I don't know what that means. Blood all over your body. Your body also brings oxygen to all members. Yep. Once a day is too much. But I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to think about. And I don't even know if these have that acid in it. They might, I guess. Would it say if it had it in it? Or is it just something that's always there? It's got citric acid in it. Is that the same thing? Is citric acid the same thing as, what is it? Phosphoric? Or phosphoric, I meant. All right. So here's stuff in the base ecosystem on trust. When they say it's in its ecosystem, I don't exactly know what they mean by it. What happens when we click on one of these? Can we click on Aerodrome? So do they have like a wrapped version of Aerodrome? Total support 8.2 trust. I don't really know what that means. Here's all positions, supporting, upvote. So yeah, I don't really know what that means. A lot of people did the upvote, but like, what do you get from that? There is an airdrop going on. Let's see, is the airdrop over? Is it still going on? Connect to wallet, check eligibility. Okay, but I kind of wanted to know if it was over or not. Check out the Discord. This might be worth a deep dive into. Yeah, citric acid is bad. Citric acid creates ulcers, and it makes ulcers or wounds way worse. I mean, I do know that citric acid is not good, and I do know that citric acid is actually made industrially. It's made from a mold. So I feel you on that. All right, so that's trust. I'm going to spend a little bit more time deep diving this thing because it's coming back up on the radar again. It had a really nice pump. It looks like there was quite a bit of educational things and stuff in there that maybe will give me some more information. I'd kind of like to know a little bit about it, and it's about to crack 100 million in market cap, which is a good spot for me. Also, it's pumping when everything else is doing mostly terrible, so there's that to think about. Yeah, he said, sorry to burst your bubble, pun intended. That's hilarious. That's a good one. He said, yep, Mold, you know it, bro. From Crushed Bugs. Yeah. I didn't know it was from Crushed Bugs, but I didn't know how they got the mold. I mean, you can grow mold on a lot of different things, but Crushed Bugs maybe is how they do that. That's crazy. Definitely would make you not want to drink it, right? I have this whole dream of starting my own soda line, so maybe I can figure out how to do it without the citric acid. I don't know. I think that's a preservative. Anyways, yeah, we're talking a lot about health stuff, which is good. I did implement that. I did, can't complain about it. He says, yep, I've seen it. Okay. That is wild. So Fluid is one. There's a couple projects that have the word Fluid in it, and I'm not sure which one this one is because I haven't seen one come across my radar in a while. So this says like June 15, 2021 came out at about $9.23. It's not there anymore. Let's see what it's done in the last 24 hours. He said, bro, soda can be healthy if you make it crypto time. Yeah, exactly. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I keep seeing people post about it. And yeah, crypto time for sure. The instant dap, it's all right. It's literally like me, you, and maybe one other person here right now. We can talk about whatever we want. The Insta dap token has rebranded to Fluid. So this is a rebrand. I don't know what Insta dap is. It doesn't say that they changed their contract or anything. Looks like they just changed their ticker. This thing did pump wildly at one point from $2.83 to like $4.49. I mean, it's like a double up. That would be the 24 hours. Yeah, it had a nice pump. $335.4 million in its market cap. We have an Ethereum contract. Solana Plasma. Oh, that's that. Yeah, okay. Base blockchain, Polygon, and Arbitrum. It is pretty interoperable. It has a lot of stuff going on. We have decentralized finance as a tag. Also Coinbase Ventures. These are different portfolios in a alpha, Binance Alpha Spotlight. Where's the website? Fluid.io. Financial system of the future. And when you have Fluid, you know, it's like water, which is a play on liquidity, and you quickly get to the point of it very easily. It's a great play though, right? Lend, borrow, swap. Very simple website, but it's clean. It is really clean. $4.3 billion. I don't know of what. 2.9 is in Fluid, and the 1.4 billion is from Jupiter Lend. Let's go to Lend. Will they lend me some money? I'll take some money, please. Thank you. Start earning. GHO or Ghost give you 7.8%. ETH will only give you 1.7%, right? USDC give you 5.6%. And you can borrow. This seems to take us to an actual website with things at the top. What is Multiply? Be aware that Multiply involves slippage. Exchange rates and swap assets can affect the monetary outcome of any gains. Thus, it's recommended to try performing any transaction with a tight slippage as possible. Yeah, you should always do that. Turn your slippage down to almost nothing and see if it'll go through. Is a really good idea. I used to do that a lot on PancakeSwap. And a lot of times when I made it really tight, it wouldn't go through on very small coins and stuff. SmartLend. It's where we were looking at APYs. Or APRs, sorry. Says InstaDApp is a misinterpretation of InstaDApp. InstaDApp is a misinterpretation of InstaDApp. InstaDApp is a decentralized application built on Ethereum that serves as a platform to manage and optimize various DeFi protocols. Underground be back in 10 minutes. All right, man. I'll see you when you get back. We talking about fluid right now. It has been pumping. What else do we got going on here? Not a whole lot of new stuff there. Let's hop over to Crypto Rank. Not a lot of new stuff, but let's go to Sky, right? Sky's worth deep diving. So Maker, or MK, yeah, Maker has rebranded to Sky. Oh, is that for real? I remember Maker, and they rebranded to Sky. That makes a lot of sense, because this Sky token, like, that makes a lot of sense. This Sky token came out of nowhere. It was so connected with so many different projects and stuff. It just didn't make any sense to me when I was looking at it. Because of Spark token, they were so connected with everybody and had a lot of stuff built. I was like, how did they even manage to do all that? That makes sense. They're Maker DAO. AO says, Camsta, thank you for hopping in. Sorry guys, I was watching, but I having dinner at the same time. LO, no worries, TM Hustling. I just appreciate you being here. If everybody could smash that like button, I greatly appreciate it. Still have power. Okay, supposed to lose power at 9 tonight. You guys have scheduled power outages? What's up with that? Still have power for now, but it could go out anytime. Were they doing work in the area? Wasn't going to come on tonight, but I guess I'll ride it out until they flip the switch. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. And what in the world are they planning your power outages for? That's crazy. Sky is Ethereum-based lending protocol that allows you to borrow without intermediaries. All-time high market cap was 2.3 billion. Think about that. And now it's at 20. Oh, that's the trading volume, sorry. And now it's at 1 billion. So it's down like 50% from its all-time high market cap. AKA price, even though price changes with the circulating supply. Not to get too complicated on you here. Yeah, they're doing construction. Yeah. They don't usually schedule power outages unless like they're having to upgrade or fix or something like that. Get rewards for saving without giving up control. Introducing Sky, ready to use when you are. USDS and Sky are native currencies of the decentralized Sky protocol, a dynamic duo. These tokens are supercharged upgrades of DAI and Maker. Okay. So one of them used to be DAI. Explore them to make the most of Sky protocol next level DeFi opportunities, including Sky saving rates, Sky token rewards, and the staking engine. With Sky tokens, you remain in full control of your funds. I like that part. That's a big deal. On what we normally would call on-chain staking. So 1-to-1 ratio with DAI, which is a stable coin, to this other stable coin, USDS. It's got a nice ring to it. And here's the breakdown. So Maker rebranded to Sky. They obviously changed their tokenomics when they did it. It says Sky, the upgrade of Maker. So they rebranded, but and it could be true, don't get me wrong, but they're selling it to you as an upgrade, which is genius. Anybody who rebrands needs to take a page out of their book and just sell it to the people as an upgrade. Yeah, take that for what it is, right? Sky is now the sole governance token of Sky Protocol, representing an evolution in accessibility, user experience, and scalability, and it was 1 Maker to 24 Sky, probably when you poured it over. Underground, do you believe Bitcoin will break back to the upside? December is said to not have a rate cut. And then they turned around and said the rate cut is probably back on. I don't know, TM Hustling. At this point, it's anybody's guess. And it's anybody's guess up until the very moment where they actually, until the moment where they actually do the rate cut or don't do the rate cut. It's kind of a guess to everybody. Oh, it looks like Gamsta's back on a different profile. Smash the like button on that other profile if you would, Gamsta. Power got cut, but I can still watch on my phone. Awesome. Hey, I appreciate you being here. As always, we were talking about this Maker, DAO if you were used to it or knew what it was. It has been rebranded to Sky. Explore the Sky Money app. Sky Money is non-custodial. I like that it's called Sky Money, you know, like magic internet money, like that kind of whole narrative, and they're just calling it Sky Money. That's hilarious. Is a non-custodial gateway to the decentralized Sky protocol. It is accessible to eligible users 24/7. That's a weird way to put it. So it's accessible 24/7, but only to eligible users, right? So how do you know if you're an eligible user? I guess if you have access or not. He said, "Oh crap, my name changed." Yeah, it took me a minute, but I mean, only one person was talking about power, so I got it. TM Hustling says, "Yikes, yeah." And did I finish your question? Will Bitcoin break to the upside? I don't really know if it will or will not. I was looking at some interesting stuff today in the last cycles. You know, around this exact time, you know, in the 4-year cycle, we had a 40% pullback for Bitcoin. And I've been through the last cycle for sure, and so I know that 40% pullbacks is pretty common. So what we're doing, I have absolutely no idea. And I'm along for the ride. I believe in crypto. So, you know, I know that XRP is going to be worth more money 10 years from now. And when I say I know, that's not a good way to put it. I'm very, very confident that it'll be worth a lot of money. And that goes for several things. I'm sure Ethereum in 10 years is going to be worth more money. If we have a big explosive top, I would love to sell it. He said, what question mark? We need that 24/7 trade. Hey, if you trade with, you know, decentralized exchanges and stuff, you could trade 24/7. Let's launch that app. See what's going on with Sky. This looks pretty interesting. Rates up to 19.5%. Let's go to stake. Where are they offering you 19%? That's hefty. I like that. Is it sustainable though? That's what I want to know. They're blocking stuff on the website. I don't like that. And I can't see it unless I connect the wallet here. So TVL, 635.4 million in TVL. That is not too shabby at all. Debt ceiling. Interesting. Staking rewards up to 19%. But yeah, but what actually has the 19%? Spark. Hey, I own some Spark. I'm like, can I stake that thing for 20%? I'll take that. And what is that? 20% APY, APR. What is going on? Okay, there's where I want to be. 623 suppliers. They have a total of 76.3 million total value locked. And speaking of staking, here is my Flare assets. I keep meaning to put the rest of my stuff over here. I've earned 1 penny in rewards, but to be fair, I put $60 in. So like, how much money are they really supposed to kick me out here? I don't even remember what the APY is on this. Blues guy would definitely love this. I'll wait until he comes back maybe to show that. And let's hop into a game for a second, and then we'll come back to all that stuff. Whoa, they upgraded this. That's okay. I'll take it. I will take it. I like the banana guy. The monkey. The monkey's dope. I should have went with a lighter background, but that's okay. And this game's grown on me a lot. At first, it really wasn't the most fun. But I bought a little game pass. It cost me like $5 so that I could receive airdrops. I actually really like it. I think it's a genius idea. Hey Underground, I saw you in the Crypto Lifer chat this morning. Hey, I bet you did. I'm usually very active in the chat. Even if I'm not active in the chat, I'm most likely still there. There's very, very, very few times where I miss the morning show or the night show for that matter. But yeah, that's family over there. Got a lot of family over there. People that we see all the time. You know who I haven't seen in a long time though is Lindsay Lenz. I don't know where she's at. Probably should reach out to her. Said destroying the price in the short term. You talking about crypto? Yeah, I mean, yep. At some point, like I said today, you know, I'm sure most people here are all right, but you know, don't let it ruin your time. There's so many times where it got really down like this, and I hold long term, okay? I understand that if you're in like day trades or big swing trades, like it could really get you down, and you're probably stressing on if you should sell or not. I'm not stressing it because that's what they want you to do. You stress it long enough, you're going to get mad, you're going to give up, you'll get fed up, you'll sell, you're back, and then you'll watch it pump. Man, I've had that scenario play out so many times, so be careful, regulate your emotions, try not to do anything emotionally. Yes, Lindsay Lenz, I'll have to reach out to her. I haven't heard, she used to be here a lot, and I haven't seen her on the Lifer channel all that much either. She's probably busy. She has like a tech job. All right, where are we at? Said, I wanted to ask if the flag strategy that Sam teaches works for you. It does work for me. My problem with trading a lot of times is I get too big brained and I start doing too much stupid stuff. Regulation of emotions. I mean, when I talk to Sam, a lot of times he said very consistently that, you know, it takes about 3 to 4 years to really become a good trader. Because you got to get a lot of that like emotional, you got to get yourself under order, you know, and you really are, no matter who you are. And I'm a very like logical person. I'm not an emotional person. Like nobody who knows me would say like, oh, he's super emotional. Like nobody would say that. And so like you think that you have your emotions well regulated, but it's still, the markets are psychological. I'm sure you know that. And it definitely gets to you. Like you do stuff, you revenge trade, you go all in at weird moments where you just feel like it's going to work, it has to work, and you get wrecked every time. But as far as the actual patterns playing out, yeah, the patterns play out. I've seen it so many times. I've called it so many times, and it usually plays out. What happens to me is I'll get into the 1 minute and just start over trading. You could say I get like unregulated in like emotions and like do something stupid. Also at the same time I over trade way too much. You know, that gotta be in a trade all the time thing is a real thing. What indicators do you use? I don't use a lot of indicators. I use the stochastic RSI, the VRVP. I use the 200 and the 21 moving averages and some other moving averages, but really the 21 and the 200 are my go-to, and then in different time frames, and that's really all I need to trade. When I overcomplicate with too many indicators, it just messes me up. It overcomplicates the trading. I actually have a short going for BTC right now. Hey, looks like we had an inverted head and shoulder on the 1 minute Camsta, so watch out for that. What indicators do you use? Okay, yeah, I answered that. And I was going to show the chart for a minute here. I'll pull it up for just a second. This is not a TA show, but since there's just a few of us here. Window capture, let's go. Trading view, bang. And it'll be a little sloppy. I've got things drawn. But as you can see, I'll redraw it even though it's clearly there. Just for dramatic emphasis, right? Come on, what's going on? I want to delete this. There we go, I had it covered up. So, I mean, I see this. And then, of course, your inverted head and shoulder. Ish. It's not the clearest, but it's very possible. And yeah, and then, you know, if it does do all that, you're pretty much running up to near the 200. But a lot of times when it does this, then it bounces off the 200. You know, the 200 comes in and then it bounces. Like, I've seen that a bunch of times. So, When it comes to that, I just look at the measured move. Like if you get the measured move of this, which is still drawing lines that I don't want to draw. Measured move here of like the neckline. You could take it a little bit longer if you wanted to. And then you're hitting like a major resistant point right at 88,290. So you could easily get that measured move and then get rejected right here by, you know, you see bounced off of it here, bounced off of it there, broke it, it flipped it, SR flip, right? It became resistance, which was once support. So there you go. And again, that's all the TA for me. This is not a TA channel. This channel is built to be everything else other than TA, right? And let's get us back to where we were. But that's kind of what I'm looking at, so be careful on that short. Hey, Plague Dog in the house. What's up? What's up? My phone keeps cutting out, lagging bad. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. I use the CoinMarketCap for my indicators. I use CoinMarketCap for indicators. They're really good and simple to use. Okay. Can you pull up CoinMarketCap and go to Bitcoin? Yeah, I certainly could. And he said, Plague Dog wants to know how everybody is doing tonight. I'm doing great. Can't speak for everybody, I guess, but I'm doing great. It's great as you can be doing. Oh, wait, it's CoinMarketCap. All right. I don't use I probably use CoinMarketCap less than everything else. So I'm not going to be quick as far as like where all of the stuff is. Bitty bitty Bitcoin. Yep. He says that's cool. Let me get rid of some pop-ups here. So 1.8 trillion for Bitcoin. I'm not sure what you wanted me to do. You wanted me to pull up the chart? Is that what it was? It's in the ascending triangle, but I don't trust it, I'm sure. Yeah, right? And I was just showing that inverted head and shoulder on the 1 hour. What did you want me to go over, TM Hustling? They give it a 4.7 rating. It's hilarious. The whole market is based off of it, and it doesn't even get 5 stars. Did you hear like 2 trillion left the stock market? No, I did not, but that's quite a bit. Look for the candles. I'm sure I can swap to candles somehow. What does he mean, look for candles? Because the chart is not in candles. Oh, click it over to Trading View. There we go. On to Trading View. I assume that's what you meant. There are the indicators. Yeah, indicators. But what indicators did you want me to look at? I know which ones I would normally pull up. The ones that I had already mentioned. And I mean, they pretty much have... This is just like... I don't know. Do you know about TradingView? Like, you know this is TradingView, right? This is just TradingView imported into the website. Like, you literally switch between their thing, and then it literally says TradingView. Yeah. But that's where we were. That's where we just were. We were on TradingView, like the actual application, though. So it's the exact same thing. RSI. Yeah. I mean, I could just put my TradingView back up because I had all of those things already up. And then you have stochastic. Do you use the stochastic RSI? That's kind of a must for me. What's going on? Where's the top of the channel there? It's just like when you do it on this website, it's so small. I'm sure you could probably break it out. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, on a lot of these websites, you can hit a button and make it full screen. Yeah, I think Robinhood even integrated TradingView. Exactly. 7 MA, 30 MA, and the 200. Okay. And then you got to program it all in. So indicators, MA. The 30. It's interesting you use the 30. I always use the 21. Oh, that is the 30, huh? And what did he say in the 200? Style, let's make this, I always make this red. Increase the thickness. This is what, the 30? Yes, the 30. I like that to be white. Diff DEA macro. Yeah, I'm not getting anything for those are the most accurate indicators on the 1 hour chart. Okay. I will take your word for that. And then, so, I mean, you're touching the 21, or you're touching the 30. The 30 is very close to the 21. So I assume you'd use the 30 pretty much the way you use the 21. And yeah, I mean, you're all of like there. With a measured move like this, but I'd take it more inside the pattern. And this is exactly what I had drawn on my actual trading view. Said I use those for daily trades and weekly and monthly for long trades. Yeah, makes sense to me. I mean, you're basically using the 221 strategy. You're just using a 30 instead of a 21, and then you're using the 7, you know, where a lot of times I don't know if people use a lot of that low of a sequence. So the 7's a little unique there. It was actually stock on the phone app. It's actually stock on the phone app. Okay. So yeah, there we go. I mean, that's pretty much it. And then again, this whole thing, you know, you could do the ascending triangle, or you could just see that there is also like an inverted head and shoulder there. And literally the measured move of your head and shoulder is the exact same thing as your ascending triangle. You'll find a lot of the patterns and things are like the same thing. There's just a different way of explaining it. One thing though is you're getting, it looks like, rejected by the 30. Getting rejected, and down here on your stochastic, it is looking like it might want to roll over on you. I don't really see divergence here. Let's see. There, and let's turn this to yellow because it's a lot easier to see. So I mean, that's somewhat divergence, but it's just very barely. Again, not a TA channel, not really trying to teach TA or anything of that nature. My TA is what it is. The indicators are already stock when you use it on the phone app, but it works really good. Okay, I see what you're saying. So all these indicators are already on. That makes sense. I mean, RSI. I don't know if you use the stock, but I mean, when you're looking for divergences, you use the regular RSI. The stochastic RSI is more of just a really good indicator. It's more sensitive than the RSI, right? You're just missing the macro indicator. What is it called? I know you said DEA macro, but nothing comes up when I type that in. I don't know if you meant definitely for diff, but even DEA, nothing comes up for DEA, and nothing comes up for macro. You mean like the MACD? I mean, the MACD is super common. I almost assume you mean MACD, because that's so common to use the MACD here. I don't know what these lines are. Yeah, histogram. The blue and the red is the MACD and the signal. Yeah. It's the same colors as the RSI. Kind of throws me off. Said I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, we're a small channel, so when you got something to say, something you want to go over, I love the engagement. For sure. And we will continue to farm this airdrop. Got to play some games. It's DeFi Gaming Friday. So what would we be without some games to play? Gotta open these chests. And maybe we'll start using CoinMarketCap a little more. I'll have to explore it. It takes me a little while. Like, I like knowing when I'm live. I like knowing kind of where like everything is. You know, like CoinGecko. Crypto Rank was the one I had been learning for a while because I just felt like we needed to use more than one. Maybe we need to use them all. Sometimes one will show something that others don't show. Bro, I am just slipping through here. Oh wow, I took big damage there. Why am I what? I like just ran into him like it was almost like on purpose. I don't know what the heck that was about. That was annoying. I just glitched. Like I literally just I knew he was there and I just ran into him anyway. Crazy. What was I thinking? I couldn't get to my potion quick enough. Strat is to open up these boxes and get that magnet. More treasure chests. Definitely take a speed improvement here. I hope the airdrop is good on this thing. Oh, I got a magnet so early. Some games I open like so many chests, get no magnets. Need some lifesteal though. That would be nice. Man, these little green guys are hard to kill. I need a damage upgrade. Never enough XP quick enough. Need better upgrades in order to really do some damage here. And again, I acknowledge that this is not the funnest looking game in the world. It is getting a little bit more fun to play the more I play it. Darkstar did the same thing, right? When I first started playing Darkstar, I didn't really think it was that interesting. But the more I played it, it got funner. Oh, lifesteal. Definitely needed that. And TM Hustlin', where'd you say you were from again? Sorry if I know you've already told me. I just don't remember right this exact second. Did I mention there's a million things going on every day? Loaded up on the potions. Now that I got the lifesteal, I can kind of zip through these guys. If I take a little damage, it won't matter. I really need more upgrades though, because I need more projectiles. Oh yeah, he's from El Salvador. I remember that. Now it's all coming back to me. I'm pretty worn out from the gym every day, like 18 hours worth of driving last week or whatever, back and forth to Miami twice. And then of course I have to, I gotta go pick him up to take, like there's extra driving involved. I have to drive past my house in order to take him to his house and stuff like that. Not complaining at all, but it just made it longer than what it should have been. Like the drive's really supposed to be like 3.5 to maybe 4 hours, right? And it's more than that. And that, for some reason, my back was like super irritated. Probably from all the bumps in the road. You're driving for a really long time. All those bumps on the road the whole time are just hitting your spine. My lower back was super tight and irritated after that. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm running into people here. Trying to read the chat. All right, let's pause it. Yeah, I've tried a couple different exchanges like Binance, Bybit, Weeks, and Bit2Next just to try their setup, but CoinMarketCap has the best setup. They have different MA and stochastics. And then he said he's from El Salvador, exactly. Yeah, I use Weeks. I use Mexi Global. They can be hard to use depending on where you are. I don't think you'd have any problem in El Salvador, though. Just jumped into the stream, playing these games. How much do you make if you play 4 hours per day? That's an interesting question, Official Dapper. Every game's a little different, right? So every game you play, to find a game where you convert to money quickly is kind of hard nowadays. It's a hard model, right? They have to really be able to generate some income to give money away. I've definitely played games in the past, but none of them lasted, right? So right now we're playing for airdrops, potential airdrops. So there's supposed to be airdrops of this token, based on how much you played and how involved you were. But you do have to buy like a $5 game pass in order to actually get airdrops. So that's kind of a catch-22. I'll show it here. I do kind of like the model, to be honest with you, because them taking in $5 for every game pass, that's the quest. There's a game pass here. It was like 0.02 Sol. It's probably even cheaper now, honestly. It's not very expensive, but it allows you to get points, right? I don't know if they show how many points you have. No trading history, more allocation. Live. So phase 2, they're going to be giving away 3 million mantle. In phase 1 they did 6 million. I wasn't playing it at that point. So what am I going to get for it? I don't know. And that's just a simple part of it. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to get. And that's how airdrops go. But they have the little quest. I do the quests. We're going to play DeFi games anyways. Another game that I play a lot is Darkstar. They promised that they were going to have airdrops, and then, they never did. But my absolute favorite one right now, which is not play to earn, it's actually it's play to own, is Panzer Dogs. This is my favorite game that we're playing right now because it's genuinely fun. And even though it's simple, the way that they did it, it's actually a little bit, you know, it takes a little getting used to, so it kind of makes it a little bit fun. So out here we use a government wallet that also works like an exchange, but no leverage is available. I want to use Bitfinex so I can use leverage on my trades. I mean, I don't know what the dynamics are. You should be able to use leverage pretty much anywhere. And there's even decentralized exchanges, you know, like Lighter and stuff like that. We've been over that a lot. Decentralized exchanges might be something you want to look at, though. He says, bro, you want to know how to end up with $1 million from playing games? Start with $2 million. Hey, didum. You're hilarious, play dogs. Yeah, exactly. You killed it on that one. I remember people in some countries playing these games. Yeah, that would have been Axie Infinity. And people in the Philippines and countries like that, they were paying their rent with it. It was nuts. I was there for the DeFi summer. It was awesome. I was playing a game called Zune. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. I was making anywhere from $150 to $200 a day on this thing, man. This crypto Zune. Oh man, I loved it. It was so much. It wasn't like the game wasn't super fun. I loved it because I was making money. I was making $150, $200 a day, and I didn't invest much. I got my money back from my investment like so fast. Yeah, for you don't have permission to access these resources. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. That website used to at least still be there, but I guess somebody decided that they weren't going to bother paying for the website anymore. So there you go. Said, I've got some wicked NFT characters to show for that. That's for sure. Yeah, Titan's Arena. Or the Tan Arena. Yeah, whatever happened to that? Didn't they had a mobile app. If I'm thinking of the right, is it? Yeah, so how to play that in Arena, but that's not the name of the coin, right? Yeah, I used to play this. And then they had a mobile app as well. I used to play it on there. I don't remember what. I don't really remember what happened to it. Did it die? Can you still play it? A lot of times when they kind of die out, somebody decides that they're not going to pay. You know, just like this. They decide they're not going to pay anymore for, you know, to keep a website open. You have to actually pay. Yeah, official. Yeah, that's the government wallet. I make the most off of Sweetcoin, and Dymo out of the dozens of crypto apps I've used. Oh, dude, yeah, it fell off hard. Definitely was a mobile app. Yeah, it's sad to hear they fell off. I'm glad. Like, I started playing it, and I was like, I'm gonna play this and like make money. You know, I'm gonna dedicate myself to it and stuff. And then after a while, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I have better things to do. And I'm glad I didn't, because it fell off really hard, which is the disappointment that you find a lot in crypto. You know, you got to remember, like, this crypto is cutting edge. Like, it's brand new. Like, they don't have everything figured out. Some people are, you know, are purposely being malicious. How do I want to say it? And then there are just other people who have ideas, and they have to try them out to find out that their ideas are not good. Then you have, and sometimes the ideas are good. Another thing we don't think about is sometimes the ideas are really good, but the teams that are put in place are not really good. They argue amongst each other. Like, I've seen so many Caspa. The Lifer was talking about Caspa earlier. I don't own a ton of Caspa. I own a little bit of Caspa. And it's just absolutely been trash. And a lot of it, there was a lot of political infighting between the people on the teams, and they were supposed to launch KRC-20s, and they just royally messed that up. Like, they really did. And that was really disappointing to a lot of the community. KRC-20s we thought would be really big. People were buying and speculating on them, like, early, and they didn't do anything. Like, they did nothing. and it was sad to watch, to be honest with you. All right, if I gotta fight this guy, I'm calling in all the stuff. Give me some armor. Definitely speed. Gotta be faster. More significantly speedy than the rest. Oh, now they got the characters that start shooting at you. If you get hit by this guy like one time, you're cooked. The game is this, although it's like, I kind of like the simplicity of a lot of these games, but then they find a way. Yeah, it was rather get hit by him or get hit by those guys. That's what I'm saying. The game is simple, but it's hard. And so that, I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship. I like it, and it also is really annoying. That like you play forever, and then the first boss comes out, and if you get hit by him one time, unless you super upgraded your armor. But if you super upgrade your armor, then you didn't upgrade a lot of other stuff, so you can't really do a lot of damage to him because you upgraded your armor so much. It's kind of stupid, right? Tokens were changed. Yeah, kind of scammy. Underground, what is that game you were playing the other day that was fun to watch? I think it's got to be Panzer Dogs. I'm going to play a Panzer Dogs round here in a minute. If Blues Guy is around and he wants to play, definitely let me know. If anybody else wants to play, Plague Dogs, have you hopped on Panzer Dogs yet? It's funny because the name is so similar. Panzer Dog, Plague Dogs. Almost feel like you got to play it, right? He says, yeah, I spent 150 worth of soul on a fighter only to never play. Yeah, that sucks. Timing is everything, though. Metaverse days, certainly things took off because of the attention. Better projects have dropped when no one was watching and have not gotten as much love because of it. Plague Dogs, you a real gamer. Yeah, I love that. And what was, you mentioned Sweat Coin. What were the two you just mentioned? Chat is bumping here. Bum, bum, bum. What was it that you had literally just mentioned? Oh, Sweatcoin and Dymo. Are those that's Sweatcoin and Dymo? Is that stuff that you're still using? Are you still using any of those? Plague Dogs, you a real gamer. Yep. I'm disappointed in things like Illuvium. Oh yeah, Blocktopia. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I downloaded Illuvium. I haven't really played it yet, but it was supposed to be like one big free roam game. Looked like you were going to be like catching these monsters and stuff. It was like going to be like a crypto Pokemon or something. The trailers and stuff, like they could put together some amazing trailers and then never really do much of anything, and it's kind of stupid. We waited forever for Illuvium, and what do we get? Sandbox is one I haven't really used a lot. Another MMORPG, Decimated, ? I'm not sure about that one. I think it was Decimated, maybe. Man, that was dope. Cornucopia turned into like a totally different game than what I used to look like. It was going to be like a Farmville almost kind of game or something, and now it's just like totally different. And I believe they originally were building on Cardano, and I think they even switched networks and everything. Very interesting. Yeah, Dymo is a car thing. Connect your car. Pays you weekly. Yes, still use it. Sweatcoin is near protocol. Let's check out Dymo. So if you still use it and it still pays you, how long have you been in Dymo? That's interesting to me. I need to drink some water. Blues guy will start yelling at me. How did I typed in Dymo and it brought up the Biddle Fund from BlackRock. I don't even know how that's possible. Dymo sounds familiar. I feel like I've looked at this before, but I don't know if I have. Max Char says it's been out since 2022. Be interested to know how long you've been in it. Only 7.7 million in market cap. Have you recuperated the funds that you put into it? Let me screenshot my Dymo and put it in the Discord so I can show it to you on stream. So you can show it on stream. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great. Blues guy says he's ready. So we will come back to Dymo in just a minute. I assume he meant he's ready for a match here. That is what he meant, because he was ready. I swear this office is so stuffy. Got to do some dusting. Something I don't think I've ever actually said before. Usually the wife takes care of it, but it's my office, so she ain't dusting this. She ain't dusting my office for me, I guess. Let's go. I love how they give you like a nice bonus on your scrap at first, and then after you play for a while, there's no more bonus. So you got to do good in your first couple of matches in order to really get the most boxes. I really am looking forward to them like doing some upgrades. There was something they posted in there's something that they posted as an update in their Discord, the Panzer Dog Discord. I'll have to check that out. Ooh. Cooking him. First blood. Somebody stole all my kills. And you really gotta shoot like way ahead of them. It's kind of crazy. The shooting dynamic makes it a lot of fun. I love how much of a gamer you are playing Plague Dogs. I want to say something totally different, and I was like, what am I talking about? Yeah, Plague Dogs definitely love some gaming like I do. Play to earn gaming is just such an interesting idea, but it's the realistic side of it though. Like, how do you actually bring in enough money to actually pay people money? You know, kind of thing. Like, is that's the hard part of it, right? Dang, I'd be hitting my mouse pad on my laptop, be messing me all up. Dang, he got me there. Dang it, and he stole the health pack. Darn you. Where are we at? Oh, we're 8-2. They're getting cooked. I don't know. We win like every single game though. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, I'm cooked right there. Right as the game ended, I got cooked. Let's see. I don't think I did that great on that one. Blues guy got 4 kills. Nice. I got 3. I got 3 assists though. I don't know if that helps me at all in my score. Yeah, ×4 scrap. You get like a bonus, but it's only at first. I wonder how many games. So that was the first game they gave me a bonus. I want to see how many games it takes till they don't give me a bonus anymore. Very close to being opening up another box, but not yet. Blues guy, let me know when you're ready. I don't think we've ever lost. I don't know. I feel like we lost one time, but that's it. Internet of Things and Ethereum and Polygon. Is that Polygon chain? The vehicle data platform that puts privacy first. Okay, so this is about like actual cars. I thought they were talking about like a NFT car or something. Learn. App builder tools, console, demo build. I am so lost. I have no idea what this is. I guess if you're a car person, you might understand this better. Let you tap into 100 billion with real-time telemetry and connected service. I don't even know what that means. So this reminds me of Honey. Are they geologically mining information? Is that what it is? Okay, DMO info in the Discord so you can look at it firsthand. Thank you for doing that, for sure. I will port us over there since Blue Sky is not readied up. Let's take a look at the Discord for a second and then we'll come back to that. All right. So says he got 1,557 Daimo in his life earning. That would equal about $30. What did you... Okay, how did you get into it, though? What do you have to do to get into it? Do you have to buy something? 2018 Buick Encore. Tire pressure even. PSI average. Oil life 97%. That's pretty wild how it's very connected to your car, I guess. I can lock and unlock my car with this app too. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Data source, transmit. You know what? I might have to look at it just for that feature. I lost my beeper to my truck. I bought the R1 device for like $70, so it plugs into my car, gives a bonus to how much Daimo I earn per week. I also have 1,500 Daimo staked for 12 months. The 1,500 Daimo you have staked, did you buy that separate? Like you bought that on your own? And the more you stake, the more you earn weekly. And how long have you been doing this? I'm just curious how long you've been doing it. Had I sold at the top, I'd have broke even on my Daimo device that I bought. Got a hodl now. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to buy the device, but you earn a lot less. Yeah, I'm sure you do. And I'll be right there, Blue Sky. Did not buy it. I earned it and staked it. Okay. So then when it said that you would earn like 1557, you turned around and took that and then staked it. That's really cool. I like that you can earn without even buying a device. Is pretty cool. I would like to definitely like to take a look at that. Oh, you disconnected, Blue Sky. I wasn't quick enough for him. He got fed up with me. $11 months. Man. That's kind of rough though, Plague Dogs, that in 11 months, and I mean, it's crypto, so breaking even is very much dependent on it not going down in price. But you'd really hope that you could break even in, say, 11 months, you know, almost a year. Well, it's very interesting, something to look at. They got to be geologically mining or something and selling that data. I only had the device for maybe 6 months. Okay, well, that makes a big difference. So really, I would say 6 months. Have you ever looked at the project Honey? Or no, Hive Mapper. Sorry, it's called Hive Mapper. What is going on? My mouse died? What is this absolute treachery? Like the minute we start playing, my mouse dies. Really messing up my kill ratio around here. This is definitely like the most fun game though. I love the lag in the shooting. Like it's not super point and click simple. Like you have to have a little bit of forethought and a little bit of strategy. Kind of got to know where to catch them and how far to shoot ahead of them and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of cool. I enjoy it for sure. Hive Mapper is a very similar thing. I haven't personally used it. I had a buddy of mine who really wanted to get into it at one point, and I don't think he ever did, but he was pretty bullish on it. Oh man, just gonna leave him. How did he go right next to the health pack and not grab the health pack? It's kind of crazy. Oh, Blue Sky disconnected again? Oh man, Blue Sky, he real busy. Dang, got him and the health. Said he's lagging too much. Hey, it's that Canadian internet. They want to give all the internet away to somebody else. I'm just making jokes. Tap. Woo. Time's up. That was hard. It wasn't a high kill game. Said he's lagging too much. That sucks. Says, yeah, Plague Dogs, you need to break even, but it's still interesting. Yeah, it definitely is. Not familiar with Hive. I do run Coin App. Coin App sucks. I used it for a long time. I even have the little like beeper thing or whatever they had at one time. It's garbage. Like, it's crazy. Like, even if you pay for like their most premium, you like don't earn, like you earn more, but you paid money, so like you don't even come close. Like, you don't even break even. A Coin App is such a scam. Coinly or whatever, absolutely such a scam. And I've done my due diligence with the Coin App, right? I can talk smack about them if I want to. I feel like I feel pretty validated in that, honestly, because what a bunch of crap. Like, it's to break even, you have to, I don't know, maybe if you had a strategy where you paid like crazy amounts of money and had, I don't even know, because even with the premium membership, and it's not cheap, it's like $40 a month, you don't even break even with the extra, you know, external devices doubling or like giving you bonus and stuff. You still don't break even. You wouldn't break even ever. You'd be just further in the hole every month that you paid for the premium service. Absolute trash. What is the name of that project? It's not Coinly. There's a different name for it. Yeah, I only think truckers would break even with Coin. I don't even know if they would break even with Coin, because I've had that thing running like 24/7 many a times. Like, you have to get really lucky and hit some crazy big pots there. And if you do the whole buying territories and stuff to get, then you're really gonna lose all your money. Canadian rocking a stateside NHL team's name? I have no idea what that means. I'm not big into I love hockey actually, but I don't know shit about sports. I've got 3 of the NFT scanner cards. How you don't break even at all. Yeah, exactly. Plague Dog knows what I'm talking about. You'll never break even. Especially, it's like if you don't pay for any of the like monthly services, you're definitely never going to make anything. It'll take you like 10 years to earn $2 in XYO or whatever. But yeah, if you do pay for it, now you're never going to break even because you spent way too much money and you're not getting anything out of it. XYZ token. Isn't that? It's XYO network. Now, I bought some of this totally independently, separately from Coinly, and when it had this pump, it would have been this pump actually, I was up like a lot. Should have sold it. If only I would have known that 2024 was the altcoin season top. If I would have just known that was the top, we would have been good. See, they really got us right here, because it was like, no, this is all in 2024, right? November 2nd. You know, we're all bullish about 2025 and it being the year, like everybody was, 2025 is the year of the bull run. And then we just took off at the end of 2024, right? And I thought like, oh man, the bull run started. Like, we'll have some pullbacks, right? But like, oh, the bull run started. Man, bull run's been junk. I'm bullish on crypto. Don't get me wrong. But this 2025... All right, it is back. Can you hear me now? Throw something in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear the sound of my voice. Let me know out there if you can hear me. Oh yeah, so like we kind of have the bases loaded. He said yes. Yeah, it was in OBS. OBS is a streaming platform if you've never used it. If you haven't streamed, then you probably don't know anything about it. And it does the most random stuff. And you stream to YouTube, but then you go live on YouTube. So I can actually close out the OBS program and then reopen it without even messing up the stream. It makes no sense, but glad to hear that you can hear. We down, but they can't keep us down for long. You know, what's funny is the other day when we had a really nice gameplay and we won the, $45 and got a free bag at Clanker. Shout out to that. That was so much fun. This is exactly how it started right here. So I'm going to read what's in the chat real quick. Plague Dog says the music is hot, so it's all good. Yeah. I don't know what song's playing, but I hope it's good. Said, I just remember the worst investment I ever made in Metaverse Cycle was RFox. I remember RFox. I remember the ticker. I don't actually remember what it was. Friggin' OBS. Yep, exactly. What is RFox? Says TM Hustling. You're back. Some atrocious gaming platform that sold us dreams in 2020. He says, I can hear you now. Yeah, there's been a lot of those. Plague Dog. There's been a lot of people who sold us streams, right? That's why I be reading some of these websites with almost like bitterness. So we're loaded up. We got another one in the first column. I call these bases. This could be good. This could be good. If we get a blue lady. So here, let's put this out. So you have the first column, second column, third column, fourth column. I call them bases a lot of the times. Doesn't matter. And we run in intervals of 10, right? And from the 9th play to the 10th play, it's all about that 10th play. You're always trying to set up for that 10th play. Even though, interesting enough, when I won $372 off a 20-cent spin, it actually was just on a random spin. It didn't have anything to do with this. But this is generally where you make most of the dough. So we got these coins. When they land in the columns, they turn into wilds on that last spin. So I'll go ahead and hit it. Hopefully it's not lame. We need a blue lady, right? We need blue ladies. Oh, no blue ladies. 96 cents. See, that hurts. That hurts a little bit, right? Because we really needed to hit $2-3 is what we really needed there. So that sucks. Financians, LOL. Yeah, Blue Sky. I think we're definitely down on Financians right now. I would say so. We're definitely down on that. All right. So what we really need is those helmets. Oof. Yeah, those Troy. The Troy spin, 16 cents. I mean, it helps a little bit. It's not enough. Be cool if we could at least get through. Oh, man, we loaded the second and the fourth. We really need that first and the third. Catch some of those blue ladies. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Oh man, they cooked us. This is the last spin. You gotta hit at least something. Yeah. For the sake of gameplay, I almost would like to throw a couple dollars in there, but I don't even know what do you convert at that point. What do you convert at that point? Well, that is what it is. There are other websites where we could play fun games like this, but they're not crypto related. But get your free dollar. That's what I'm saying. Get you your free dollar out there. Ooh. All right, let's shoot some tanks. Shooting some tanks will make me feel better about them not giving us a good hit. Plague Dog says, I got to roll. Have a pleasant weekend. Definitely will try. Are you not available all weekend? If not, have a great weekend. Otherwise, we'll probably be live. Now, this Saturday, I think I'm going to see my buddy play in Orlando on Saturday or something like that. So, with that being said, matter of fact, I need to call him after the stream and see what the heck is going on. Or wait, maybe it's next week. It might be next week, actually. False alarm. So, unless I'm doing that, I'll be live all weekend. I knew he was going to steal my kill. Not fair. Oh, he got the rocket, not me. I tried to rush him. Said, save your cash. I have my kid. I might be stopping in. Hey, if you do, you do. If not, I always appreciate you being a part of the community. God bless you. Have a great weekend with your kid. Nothing like kids, man. Spending all day jumping and the jumping fun and just having a good time with my son was a well worth all the hard work all the time. Dang, I lagged and just got cooked. I didn't even see myself get shot. Go underground, go. I'm trying, man. I don't have your help no more. Ooh, don't touch it. Don't touch that health pack. Like, don't touch the dial. Stole that kill though. 11 seconds to spare. I want the missiles. Back up. I got y'all. Boom. Did I hit something? Did I get one? Bang. Shot the oil thing behind it. The oil barrel, and it blew up. That was a good kill. Eight kills with a standard turret. Gotta have enough for a box. Ooh, I got something in the Panzer Pass. Man, we're getting deep into this pass right here. I got a loot box. I love that. Man, this pass goes on and on and on. You get like a really good loot box. Wow, it really does go on and on. Shout out to them for putting together a good prize. Final kill. Yes, sir. All right, so I'm going to get to open 2 boxes here. I got to figure it out. I really want, when you go to the Panzer Pass, they have this premium upgrade, and it's like hold a dog NFT. I really want the dog NFT. I got to figure that out. Let's go here. Open this up. I did get a really good, that shark tank I actually got from like a regular box. Stat tracker, distance push escort. No idea what that means. So distance pushed. I don't really know what that means, guys. It's a stat tracker. That I know. I could read. Bang bang. What do we get? What do we get? It's green. So it's an uncommon Wagami card pattern. One thing I still haven't figured out how to do is use emojis. I keep telling myself that I'm going to figure out how to use emojis, and then like I never do. So when this game comes up, I'm going to see how to use emojis, and then we're going to play something else. Ooh. Then there's a few things I kind of want to check on. Dark Star. I'm going to probably hop over to Discord. There's like 3 different things in Discord I really want to look at, which would be grass tokens. When am I getting my rewards on grass? That would be really nice. Let me get those. Missiles. Come on in. The water's fine. are you scared of? Oh, oh, oh. No, thank you. I don't want that. Boom, boom. Wow, missed all those shots. I feel like he stole my kill. Maybe it was his kill. I don't even know. Need some health. Not giving me with that. No, sir. Come on in, the water's fine. So let me try again underground. Okay, you could definitely hop in on the next game for sure, for sure. Rolling incognito, bounce out, grab that. Good to go, good to go. Knew he was hiding in there somewhere. Bang, got him. Nice try. Bang, got him. Nice try. You like my little catchphrase? Alright, they keep coming all the way over to our base and stealing our rockets. Oh, not gonna let me shoot him. I had him. Had him. It says grass is cool. Have you ever used it? Did you use my affiliate link? I hope you used my affiliate link. I don't, all I get is more grass tokens, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of disheartening. Get in there, Blue, help your boy out. Yeah. He says he's going to try again. Hopefully that Canadian internet got stronger. Got enough for another box. Standard pack. I want to figure out how to get the dog tag or whatever. I'll launch the game in just a second. Yeah, Death Quip, how dare you? But I don't... am I just forgetting every time? I don't see how to use any of those emojis, or Death Quips, or whatever. But they got to be there, because they have emojis. I'm up north. Oh, grass is cool. I'm in the game. Okay, yeah. I do like that feature. It is pretty cool. That's funny. I assumed you meant grass protocol. Because why wouldn't you have meant that? Bang, bang, bang. First. Welcome. Welcome in. Got him. Pay to play. And this game is play to own, so like all of your NFTs that you're getting, I mean, I guess that's where you make your money or value or whatever. I'm not really sure. I guess if you get like a super really good one. Gotta time these right. Time these shots well. Bang. Alright, double hit. Oh, no, you don't. Dang, yeah, back down to 33, even with the health. I don't know who just stole my kill, but they definitely stole my kill. Shame. I like his name is Shame. That is hilarious. I like that. How did you not grab that health pack, bro? Grabbing it just so you can't have it. Come on, Shame. This is our duel. Oh, I thought I had him. Bang, bang. Get out of here. Fudge out of here. Bang, you done too. Everybody done. I like how on this one you just have like one really good thing in the middle of the map instead of like, there's usually one at each base, right? So then you have a little bit more to play with. If you don't like the If you don't like the one they give you, like, you're pretty much done there. It says internet. Hey, we won. Yeah, up north internet. I don't know what that means. I've definitely been up north quite a bit though. Bro, how does this happen? Somebody's got to explain it to me. The stream had like 11 likes when I went live. And now it's telling me that there's like 5? It's crazy. Let's see what the actual stat says. Okay, it does. No, see what it just. What the? Who's unliking my stream here? I had 11 likes and then it dropped to 7, which doesn't make any sense because a lot of them are my accounts. So how does it drop? Crazy. Said I'm up in Edmond, north of Canada. It's cold and the internet is crap. Okay, it's just so cold the internet gave out. Got another reward. What'd I get? A kill quip. I don't know how to use those. I can't believe that every time I forget. He says sorry about the caps. No worries, blue guy. Don't worry about that. No stress. Bang, first blood. Talking to me. Oh man, missed him again with that. Nah. Come on out. Come on out. Man, I am not shooting the best. I still got him though. Ooh, somebody in there with that flamethrower just cooking. Dang, they got me. Hiding in the grass. Snakes, I tell you. Snakes in the grass. That is what that is. Got him. I got my revenge, though. Is that what those little things are? Those little bombs? Are those like death clips? Actually trying to figure out the emojis. As soon as the game starts, I immediately forget about the emojis and trying to figure out how to use them. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just like the random stuff they say. Take that in the corner. Trick me this time or something. Alright, I guess I do see those messages pop up when you kill people and stuff. Got him. Oh, I want that flamethrower. Let's go. Cooking with gas. Man, the range on it, not very good. Which makes sense, because it is a flamethrower. 10-3. TM Hustlin says, all right, Underground and Blues, I have to call it a night. Check you guys in the next one. Hey, man, thank you so much for coming. I've been seeing you here a lot. It's really awesome to have a new member in the community. Hopefully you're in that Discord. Link in the description. And we'll see you in the next episode of Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Enjoy the stream. Thank you. And there's really so much. It's a shame that we don't have many people here because there's a lot of fun stuff to do, but it's just almost no point in doing it because there's nobody in here. I've been trying a new technique, a new thing, and I think I'm going to not do it tomorrow and see if there's a difference. Basically, I was reading all about how this is just me and Blue Sky basically here. basically reading how there's a strategy on YouTube where when you change your thumbnail, it kind of re-kicks the stream out to everybody as if it's a new stream without actually making a new stream. So about 2.5 hours out from going live, I've been changing my thumbnail. It's the same thumbnail. You'll just see where it says go live, or it'll just say like live in the thumbnail, and I'll take that away, right? I make a separate thumbnail, so I'm making like 2 thumbnails. It's just one thing missing, so it's not hard to do. And it was supposed to really help with the stream. And you know what? Ever since I've been doing that, I don't know. It's so hard to know if it's because I've been doing that, if it's because of the way that the market is. Like, do we ever really know what the real reason for anything is? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to go way over here. He disconnected. All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun. You know what? I'm probably just gonna play some game. Blues guy, do you need to go? He said wait. Waiting. I am waiting, sir. Hey, Blues guy, I made a penny on my my staking. I made 1 penny. I only have 60 bucks in there. I really need to in a managed connection connect my Xanthem wallet. Yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm coming right back, Blues guy. We're gonna play some more rounds. Xanthem. Okay, Xanthem wallet has updated. Scan QR codes. Bang. Slide to accept. Password. I'm coming right back to play. Don't worry. Just want to be connected here always. And bang. Now we're connected. All right. Back we go. I will shoot that invite. Gotta get back to my chat. All good. Take your time. I'm at $1 in Flare. Flare, no XRP. Yeah, we're still waiting on that other thing so we can actually stake. Because, yeah, now that we've made FXRP, there's nowhere to really... nothing to do with the FXRP. So I hope they figure that out pretty soon, because otherwise, what am I doing sitting here with my FXRP? Flare pool. Yep. I don't know why it says 43 now. Oh, because you have to do it in batches of like 10. That part's a little weird, but should just be able to put it all in. Like a lot of different places, but it's all right. I'm not complaining. So it's a 60 lot of XRP, but really it's $43, $44. Let's go. Yeah, Firelight. That's what it was. I actually have it saved over here. Firelight. Let's go. Knock him dead. I like your new tank, man. That's pretty dope. I don't know what upgrades you got on that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Let me get that. Oh, but he's got the flamethrower, so like it's like the long range versus like the short range. Bang, bang. He didn't even know what hit him. He didn't even know what hit him. Yo, y'all can catch these rounds, though. I don't know what these people were thinking with 0 health chasing me into my main base. Punked them. Absolutely punked them on that. Yo, don't stop short of that flamethrower. Pick it up. Oh, he running. He's scared. Oh, man, I pumped the heck out of that guy. Bang. Get it, Blues guy. I'll let you have that one. Oof, he's coming in for that health. Oh, don't let him get me. Health. Don't worry, I'm after him. He cooked. Good teamwork. A 9-1. We whooped him on that one though. Let's see if I still get the bonus. Grape color. No bonus anymore. We used up all the bonuses, I guess. Alright, he's ready to run another one. Oh, he says he only changed the color. It looked like a totally different tank, but I guess that makes sense, right? The cool thing is in those boxes, I even got like some colors. So like you could have some people have some crazy colors that are like rare or something. That's pretty cool. I love the idea that everything's an NFT. I could see this game like catching on. They could do a lot of different things. They could add different, you know, versions, like how there's King of the Hill and Deathmatch and stuff. They could add, you know, other gameplays where maybe like more than 3-on-3, maybe like a 6-on-6 or something like that. That'd be cool. Just tacking them over here. Boom. Delivered that final hit though. Oh yeah, you're mine. You mine. What? The upset and the disappointment. Oh, you shouldn't have stuck around though. That was a bad idea. Definitely cooking you on that. Dang, you guys are supposed to stay where I want you. Got him. They think they coming. They think they coming in heavy. Yeah, we good. We crushed them. I have to look at it on the replay. 4-1. Ah, that one death, though. Disgrace. Disgrace to the warrior. Slashes. on the back are a disgrace to a swordsman. Close out some stuff. I had some cool information I was gonna go over, but it's just me and you, man. To get to the right thing here. Bang, first blood. Hunt him down, guys. Hunt him down. No, you don't. No, you don't. I gotta stop messing up my own shot. Don't touch it. Don't hit that health. I don't know why he came rolling at me with all of like 93 health. I swear that shot just literally went through him. Didn't even hit him. I've seen that happen a few times. 1 kill. 1 loss. 1 opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Mom spaghetti. Nervous already. But on the surface he looks calm and ready. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd wrote so loud he opens his mouth. Alright, I'll stop. It's so hard not to keep going. Once you start that, you have to complete it. And there's no completing it unless it's just the entire song. Get in there. Got him. Bang. He thought he could get to that health pack. I said, no, sir. No, sir. That health pack is only available to paying customers. And you, sir, are a wanderer. You, sir, are not a paying customer. Do not collect go. Bang, bang. 8-3. Seven, 1. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Says last one. All right, no problem. Are you need to go, or are you just jumping off of this? After about 10 games, you know, you do need a break. Definitely need to chill. Lagging, yeah. I feel you. Glad I finally am not just like, yeah, you are lagging pretty bad. Oof, now I'm lagging. 2, double kill. Get some. Man, now I'm lagging. Done. Shut them down. Open up shop. Little DMX reference for him. Is X gonna give it to him? Cooking him. Let's go. Yeah, stay in one place. That works well. Bang. Like you deserved it or something. Oh, I don't like when I'm lagging. I don't like when I'm lagging. Alright, I need some health. Let's get some health, boys. Off we go. Oh, he sees me. Sees me in my vulnerable state here. Bang, and he still got cooked. Nice try, though. Really wanted to steal that kill last second. He picked up that. I really wanted that flamethrower. How dare he? Cooked. With extra garnish, he got cooked. Start doing slightly good. Immediately start smack talking everything. Oh, 7 kills, 1 assist, no deaths. Crushed it. Sorry about the lagging, man. It really does suck the fun out of it. Even I was lagging a little bit on that one. Good games. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings. And I'm probably going to go ahead and hop off. We've been, what, 2.5 hours? Is that where we're at? Oh, I had to restart, so it says 36 minutes. So actually, we still probably got 8:30. Yeah, we're going on 2.5 hours here. But I'm gonna go ahead and kill it because viewership is down. We're not really getting any watch hours here. But it's been a ton of fun. Plus, we covered a lot of stuff. I did want to kind of go into this stuff, but I'll just save it for next time. And it'll pick up. It always picks up at some point. He says, hey, what's up, Blues guy? What's up, man? I called you Blues man, I think, instead of Blues guy. He says, so how many hours did you accumulate on YouTube on live? So it's interesting because it's conflicting. When I'm in the actual live stream, like dashboard, it says I'm at 2,903. It says public watch hours. But when I'm in, say, YouTube Studio, and it should count for the last 365, unless for some reason they're excluding. I don't know why, but for some reason maybe they're excluding certain videos or something because of like a copyright or something. I don't know. But let's see. Let's go into YouTube Studio. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'll answer your question. So at least 2,900. We got to get to 4,000. But in my actual analytics, in the last 365 days, we should be at 3,295. So we're getting close, man. We were kicking it really well because we were getting 30 to 40 to some days even 50 watch hours a day on the stream. Like, we were doing really well. And then, the market rugged us and just so many negative things. So at least 2,900, if not 3,259.3 our current numbers. Like today we only got, it's been so random. Today we only got 32 views, like 32 people who came through the stream the entire time. And on let's go to dashboard, or no, content, live. So I think this would have been Tuesday. Tuesday we had 223 people come through. And if you go back into the previous weeks, it was not uncommon to do like 150 to almost 200 a lot of days. So for whatever reason, that kind of hurts things. I'm going to stop doing the thumbnail thing. I don't know if that's what's doing it. No, because I did that on the day that we got 223 most recently. So I don't know what it is. I think it's just down. It's Friday night. Most people are out. They probably had something to do. Holidays are around, so there's a lot of family in town. So people are doing things on the weekends when they're not working and stuff. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep grinding it out. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm not here for the accolades. I think it was Lifer was talking about it the other day. If you do this stuff, and I know Blues guy, but if you do it for the likes and the clicks, actually it was my news guy who actually said it, but you know, if you do it for the clicks and the fame and stuff, you'll burn out. When you don't get it, you'll throw a little fit and give up. I'm not here for that. I'm here to raise my crypto IQ and meet as many beautiful people who love crypto throughout the process. And that's just what I'm all about. So I'm gonna be here regardless. Sometimes when it doesn't work, you just gotta like force it to work. We can pivot. We can kind of come up with some other content in the bear market. It's gonna be really interesting in the bear market. But what if we don't really get like a 4-year bear market anymore? What if we get just kind of more of a random, you know, smaller cycles just in between bear and bull? Moving more with like the whole economic climate. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see what the future holds. I got my bags. They'll go up in the future. XRP 10 years from now is going to be worth more than it is right now. So I'm not sweating. And that's my TED Talk. Thanks for coming. This little pool of XP right here. I'll take it. Give me one of those. Give me a magnet. No magnets. Need special chests. Oh, that's my fancy chest. Still nothing. Speed for sure. Let me get some speed. So they accumulate the people time watching, or do they count attendance? Well, in the metrics, you know, they count different things. Here, just me and you. I'll gladly show you. Nothing about this is a secret. Where are we at? Oh, wow, it's not even. Oh, it's because it's not up. Right? Is that what it is? So weird is that it's not coming up for me to show it to you. Anyways, there's different metrics. You know, they count. They count like the chat rate. They can count the views, how many people came in and out, how many people are watching at one time, the average duration, you know, and it'll just take the amount of people who came through, and it'll average that out by the amount of watch hours, and they'll say like that's how many they watched. It can be a little wonky until like it finally, like when you end your stream, then it starts like putting all the data together and like finalizing the data. So yeah, everything matters. What really matters right now is watch time. But when it comes to watch time, how we pull people into like see how much you've chatted, how many times you've put in a chat. That makes a big difference to pull people in here. If you're doing that and a couple other people are doing that all at the same time, it pulls the algorithm, you know? So especially Blue Sky, and especially in like the first 20-30 minutes of the show, if you could just comment like as much as possible, ask people questions, stuff like that. I know sometimes it's hard for you to be here. Just whenever you're here, honestly. The most we can run the chat up, the better. Sometimes it's hard to get interaction. I'll be like, yo, drop a 111 if you can hear me or something. And then like nobody drops a 111 ever. And I'm just like, what is going on? I know y'all can hear me. And then they'll randomly just like ask me a question about something. I'm like, did you not just hear me? Is your audio off? But you know how it goes. I ain't mad at nobody. It helps when we can get the energy going. Says, I'll create another account tomorrow. How should we call the guy? How should we call the guy? I don't know who the guy is, and I don't know who we're calling. I'll create another account tomorrow. You can create another account. It can help for like likes and stuff, for sure. But you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just do a lot of engaging. You know, a lot of asking people questions in the chat, a lot of chatting yourself. You don't always have to have something to say, Blues Guy. Sometimes you could just drop emojis and stuff. You know, maybe try to put like in the chat like emoji war, and then drop some emojis and try to get people to also drop emojis. That runs the chat up really well. I don't know, we just come up with some different strategies, because when the chat is jumping, like when the chat is just constantly running, it tells YouTube that people are really engaged and active on the stream, and then they're like, well, if the people on the stream are having a really good time, then we should send more people to the stream. Need health potions. Where are the health potions? This is nonsense. There should be health potions. Gotta kill those guys. Oof. Oh, I stacked up on those health potions. We need a magnet. Yo, give me a magnet already. What is so hard about this? The boxes sometimes are so scarce. Still not a magnet. Finally, the boss is here to obliterate me. Need more upgrades. Running far away. All it takes. It'll move in time one time. I'm so lucky that it didn't die. Says it'll be cool. Yeah, I appreciate you, Blues Guy. Being dedicated to the channel is really awesome, man. It's nice to have some solid community. We got a lot of good guys in there. I know a lot of people are busy. I think Bankroll said that he's got his kid while his lady's working out of town all weekend, so we might not see him. But it happens. The excitement will come back into the market, and everybody will be back again. I'm like turning my head, man. I can't turn my head on this guy. He will hit me with everything he's got. Oh man, now they're throwing the purple potions at me. Oh man, they got me with that one. If we could just kill this boss, get him out of my hair. Man, they be hitting hard with them things. Yo, can you hit the boss, please? He's like shooting everybody around the boss. Thank you. There we go. Now we can get the upgrades. That's what I'm talking about. More lifesteal. More damage. Cooldown decrease. That'll help. Oh man, the people who shoot those things, so annoying. They do way too much damage. Tensor Ring Man. Hey, that's hilarious. Hi guys, I'm the Copper Dude. I love that. I love that. At first I was like, oh no, there's a new person in here. Yo, what's going on there? Weird. All right, man. Hey, that's awesome. I appreciate. Hi, Copper Boy. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. You could just like talk back and forth. That's a really good idea, Blue Sky. I like that. There's like nobody here, so nobody will know that you're Tensor Ring Man unless they figure it out. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. That's really cool. It's a really good idea. I really appreciate you. That might help a lot. So, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta call. Oh, he says wait. Okay, I'm waiting. I will resume normal as if I didn't say I was going to hop off. Oh, man. This game's getting hard. And I just got, like, so many upgrades. Like, how are they still doing big damage to me? All out of potions and everything. I can't dodge those red shots at all. Like, they just happen out of nowhere. Like, right when I turn the corner, they're just spawn, and they're just there shooting at me. Kind of suck in that regard. Oh, man, I've seen him, but there's nowhere to go. I have lifesteal, so why am I not getting health? Oof. 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 Oh, man, cooked. Oh, so cooked. Come on, lifesteal. Lifesteal has to save us here. Damn. See, he just spawns right in the corner. I'm a friend of Copper, dude. Yo, you doing it now, man. Now you really get it. It says Gotcha Underground. Welcome, guys. Yeah, man, I'm going to hop off. I got to call my firm real quick and see what's going on, if it's this weekend or next weekend and stuff. But it was a lot of fun. We've been running over 2.5 hours. It's been a nice long stream, playing some DeFi games. I had a good time. Definitely enjoyed playing Panzer Dog. Yeah, you definitely get it. You get it, Blue Sky. That's going to be awesome. If you do that, if you do what you're doing now in the next stream, that could really help run some numbers up for sure. Overall, crypto YouTube's probably down a little bit for sure, but it'll still help a lot. All right, I'm going to jump off for real. Stay underground, stay crypto, and buy Blue Sky because, it's just me and you here right now. Later, bro.